Welcome back. I'm Gayleen Hanson, and I'm glad you're joining us again as we continue to celebrate Grace Home's 5-year anniversary. Be sure to say hello and let us know where you're watching us from in the live comment feed below. And feel free to post any questions or comments. Our staff is happy to answer any questions you may have. 5 years. Do you know what that means? It means that not only is our first baby about to enter kindergarten, but his mom, Grace Home's very first resident, has completed college and is starting her career. It means that many Grace Home alumni have completed their GED, and others are on their way to college graduation as well. It means that other former residents are working full-time jobs, they're taking care of their families, and some own their first-time homes. It means that countless relationships have been restored and goals have been accomplished. We'd like to take this time to show you inside Grace Home. It's a really beautiful place tucked away on an acreage just west of Blanchard, Oklahoma. And a full house equals 6 residents and their precious new babies. Each resident has her own private space, while the rest of the house provides more of a shared community. Fill in the kitchen, living area, study, back porch, and garden area. A suite for house parents and relief parents is on site as well. Let's take a look.
R. Relational. Grace.
I'm Brittany.
I'm Zach Rodriguez, and we have been house parents for Grace Home for 2 years now.
I'm Jillian. I've been the office manager and relief house parent here at Grace Home for 5 years.
I'm Elena, and I've been with Grace Home 5 years, and I'm a daytime assistant.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Brandon Jones, and we have been relief house parents for 3 years.
Relationships are really the building blocks that everything is built on at Grace Home.
Those relationships are what the girls learn to begin to trust people again, as they learn that we're not here to use or manipulate them, but that they can trust the unconditional love that we're giving them, something many of them have not experienced before.
I see them relating to one another. At the beginning, they're not relating. They're like trying to find out, can I trust? Who can I trust here? And then as they move on and they begin to relate, and then they begin to like tease each other, have fun with each other, and you can really see the relationships between them and among them develop.
That shall break.
I feel like our relationship with the girls can be very unique depending on what walk of life we're in, and being that me and my husband Zach are both young parents with young children,
Teaching them to step back and evaluate those relationships, and then to begin to reconstruct what a healthy male-female relationship looks like.
get to watch the relationship that we have with our kids, and we're kind of a model for them learning to parent.
I was thinking about, as a grandparent, my husband and I, we have been relief parents, but they get to see that a marriage can last a long time. Maybe they haven't seen that in their life. Maybe there's been multiple relationships among their parents and even their grandparents. And when they see a long time, one-on-one relationship, that's just something that they can begin to think about.
How they should be loved from a man and how they should be treated, because some of them have come from rough backgrounds with relationships with men.
One of the first weekends that we were here, and I was just sitting on the couch reading to my kids, and one of the girls came over to me after we were done, and she said, "That's the way a real dad's supposed to be."
Girls in coming to Grace Home have been harmed their relationship, so it's a series of broken relationships.
Maintaining a relationship with someone who's recently left the Grace Home, and as I think she knows, she can come to me. I want her to always feel that way.
I love watching families being mended.
You're there through the good and the bad.
Hopefully we've created a trust with them and a bond with them and shown them some form of a stable relationship and love.
As we live life together as a family, like, they see us. They see our mistakes. They see our vulnerabilities, our weaknesses.
Personalities. You get to see those joyful, happy, innocent, sweet girls.
One of the residents, when she first came, I think anybody that knew her when she first came would probably agree that she was hard and angry. Unless you knew her at the beginning and the end, like, you wouldn't even believe that she came from where she came from.
One of the most joyful people I know.
Yes, still to this day.
I would say there's about the word joyful. I wrote a few notes about knowing I would do this, and I just kept writing joy.
Hi, I'm Lacey Clothier. I am a volunteer at Grace Home in Blanchard, Oklahoma. I have had the privilege of volunteering there since last year, and I started at the suggestion of a friend who also volunteers her time there. Grace Home is a maternity home for pregnant mothers. It offers a safe home and the tools for life for both mother and baby, and it's really a great opportunity and a great Christ-centered program for the mothers that are able to live there. I invite you to give to Grace Home by your prayers, your time volunteering, or even financially if you are able. We know right now this time is difficult and not everyone is able to give, but if you are, there will be a slide after this video and we would appreciate it so much. Thank you so much for your time and prayers, and we hope that everyone is staying safe and happy during this time. Thank you.
We want to thank our house parents again for their dedication to Grace Home. Many pack up their families and bring them along for the weekend to simply share life together with Grace Home residents and babies. It's also here that lasting bonds are created. Grace Home could not function without these committed individuals. We also want to express our appreciation to you, our staff, countless volunteers, and donors for our loyal commitment. This ministry could not function without each of you. For ways to volunteer or donate, please visit our website at gracehomeok.org. Stay with us for just a minute longer to see if you won tonight's drawing. We will be in touch via email to get your gift to you. Remember, text your name and email address to 405-585-8249 to be entered for tomorrow's night's drawing. Also, don't forget to join us each day this week for additional drawings and a fun surprise on Friday. Thank you again for celebrating 5 wonderful years with us. See you tomorrow night at 7 p.m. when we will take a peek into a day in the life of Grace Home. Please join me in closing with prayer. Dear God, thank you for being a God of relationship. You promise never to leave or forsake us. And as the staff and volunteers of Grace Home work to build relationships with the mothers and babies in their care, I ask that you would make way for trust to grow. Use these relationships to show each mom how much she is loved by you. In Jesus' name, amen.